Welcome back. In this segment, I'm going to discuss all the different options that are available for sprayers and bottles and other accessories that make it easier to detail your vehicle. Now, not all bottles are created equal. The bottles often found at your local hardware store, they're a low quality, they're built to a price point, and they're not able to withstand strong chemicals such as wheel cleaners or tire cleaners or engine degreasers. So there's specialized bottles on the market, which you can really get into the nitty-gritty and dive deep into the science of the actual construction of the plastic material, and it'll tell you exactly what each type of plastic is for. But what I like to do is look at the big picture and trust the name on the bottle and go for high quality bottles and high quality sprayers that say, hey, it works for this chemical or it works for this chemical. So besides the actual bottle, there's also unique sprayers. A traditional sprayer that you'll find in car care chemicals often looks something like this. And this is a traditional black sprayer. It works great. It's resistant to most chemicals, and it's normally what comes equipped with most detailing products. If you are buying products in bulk by the gallon or by the 5-gallon, and you find yourself refilling products often, there's other bottles and options that are available that give you a higher quality experience. So just like there's higher quality tires for your car, there's higher quality sprayers and bottles for your detailing supplies as well. If you use products frequently, including like wheel cleaner and tire cleaner and car wash, stuff that you use every time you wash a car, then it's worth looking into a bottle like this, which this is a chemical resistant bottle, and these are actually made in Europe. And there's multiple kinds where some are more resistant to acids if you're using an acid-based wheel cleaner, while others are more resistant to chemicals that contain ketones and other high-octane detergents. So not only is the actual construction of the bottle different, but the sprayer is much higher quality too. So as with anything else, you get what you pay for. For more of a basic spray bottle, there's bottles like this that actually have built-in dilution ratios because some detailing chemicals require you to dilute them with water. So for example, if your chemical needs to be diluted 1 part water to 1 part concentrate, this bottle actually tells you how much liquid to put in and how much water. It's really cool. And it also goes all the way down to 1 to 8 or 1 to 10 or 1 to 6. So you can be really precise because some of these chemicals that need to be diluted, they're quite expensive. So having a bottle like this takes the guesswork out of trying to decide how much to put in, so you don't have to use any kind of online calculator. Now, when you're refilling a bottle like this, the last thing you want to do is waste your expensive detailing chemical. You know, there's some ceramic coatings in the market that are spray and rinse. They're upwards of $400 or $500 a gallon, and that's because they're concentrated. They need to be diluted with water. So when you're diluting those products, there's refill funnels that you can attach to your bottle, and the refill funnel gives you a big wide mouth opening so you're not spilling the gallon as you distribute it into your spray bottle. So this is about 4 inches versus the standard opening, which is only about 3/4 of an inch. And what's really cool about these funnels is that you can use them on small bottles ranging from a 4-ounce container all the way to something like this 36-ounce bottle, because they created the threads to be adaptive depending on the size of the bottle. And then when you're looking at sprayers, you have a standard white sprayer like this. This is also pretty common. But then there's sprayers like this, which this is resistant to acids. However, when you're using a sprayer like this, you need to make sure that you rinse out any type of acid product when you're finished using the chemical for the day. For that, take the sprayer off the bottle, put it in some warm water, and just pump water through it. And then moving forward, there's also specialized pump sprayers if you're using a high volume. Now, I use a sprayer like this for waterless washes or for pre-treatments. This is a great bottle because you can pump it up, which there's bottles like this that you can find locally, but they're not as high quality. So I like to use the highest quality bottles, and the reason why is because they last the longest. If I drop it, I can be confident it's not going to break, it's going to resist chemicals, and overall the construction, the ergonomics, everything about it is much better. So this bottle, you pump it up, and then you depress the trigger, and you can adjust the output of the stream from a narrow concentrated nozzle to a wide fan pattern. And what's really nice is they have a built-in release valve, so when you're finished using the bottle for the day, you just pull that release valve to remove any pressure from the bottle. And you can use these with ready-to-use chemicals, or you can dilute them as well. They have measurements on the side. And another bottle that's really awesome is this particular one. This is for foaming chemicals. So the way it works is it aerates the chemical. So if you have a wheel cleaner, for example, you dilute it with water, and then you pump this guy up, and it aerates the chemical. And there's different attachments depending if you want a wet foam, or a medium foam, or a dry foam. And some of these can also be had with a Schrader valve, so you can use your air compressor to fill it up. And that's where this guy really shines if you're doing really high volume detailing, or if you have like an RV or a boat. This guy is great. You fill it up with the chemical, you pump the sprayer, or you use an air compressor with a Schrader valve, and then it has a really long nozzle here. So that's all the different options available when you detail your vehicle. You don't have to just keep reusing the same old spray bottle. You can have a better experience overall